Ready, set, go. What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy forestripperton back at it again with another video. Long time no see. Today we got a special guest. Y'all remember, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you introduce yourself this time. Go ahead and let them know.
Y'all remember me, dog?
Yeah. For real.
All right, man. I go by Mylo or Phil or just Style. You can call me Style now.
Yeah, let them know what you do.
What you do? Style.
Everything.
We doing a lot. We have done a lot since the last time.
Yeah. When was the last time that was? I don't even know. That was like 6 months. It was a while ago.
That was during quarantine.
Yeah. We're in a different little spot. You know what I'm saying? I rented a little spot for us to have like a little something. You know what I'm saying? So we on some different shit. What's been going on since the last time we met? I was in one of his I'm gonna let him talk a little bit.
Man,
go ahead.
All right, so man, since the last time, a lot. Like I've went to a lot of shoots. Like I styled a couple artists that got into a magazine.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the Essence.
At the Essence, and she's on Blind Spotting, this television show. Yeah, and she was so cool. And like styling, I was doing a lot of shoots.
Getting busy.
Yeah, just staying busy, connecting with the right people. We went to a couple events, like just maneuver around LA,
getting in the
trying
field type shit,
getting it done.
Tell us about Open House, because I remember you told you.
I
hint at it.
I hinted
at it.
Okay, so Open House, I really still haven't like brought it to life yet. Because after the show, and shout out to Forrest for being in my first fashion show out here. That was kind of crazy. Yeah.
What's the name of the page so they can go see it? What's the name of the page so they can go?
Open.house_.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the little description and shit too.
Yeah. But that was my first show. Some things I'm looking back on, like I definitely could have, switched around and really developed the show, but we was just doing it just
but that's the best thing.
Just the energy, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was even, I was asking you questions because you already been in the show, so sure. I'm like, I was just trying to make it as perfect as I can, but everything doesn't.
Yeah, the best thing is to really just do shit when you don't have all the things figured out, because then the next one gonna be better.
Exactly.
And the next one gonna be better.
Like now, looking back on it, I know that I definitely have to have, like, just the main thing that I didn't have done was the all the garments for the models to to be comfortable in walking. Right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really take that time with the models how I was supposed to. Yeah. Because that's like that's a key.
What's some of the things that, like, all right, pros and cons to just being a designer, just in general? Like, you can start with pros or cons. Like,
bro,
what's the cons? Let's say, like, what's some shit that you kind of knew you needed to know, but you ain't realizing until it actually happened. You was like, fuck, like, I need this. Like, how long did it take for you to even get this? Like,
to get this far? Yeah. Like, maybe 2 to 3 years, like, because you'll start something, then you think you'll have your brand identity down pat, but you could just switch it. Something will pop up and you be like, that just wasn't my vibe at that time. So it makes you go back to the drawing board and start over, scratch everything that you're doing and try to revamp everything. Like you know what I'm saying? And I did that. 3-4 times out the time I was trying to develop the brand till now. Yeah. And I still didn't have certain things that I wanted in the show. So it just happens like that. So what I wish I would have known,
because I know it's a lot of people, they think that this shit just overnight. And they could just be like, all right, I'm about to go make a shirt. I'm about to go make some pants. We're going to get a runway show. Yeah,
like, you can do that.
I remember you was like, you didn't even know if the models were going to pull up. Like, you got to just hope, like, people going to fuck with it.
I was just like, okay, I know I have a cool little following. Man. Let's see.
You underestimated yourself, though.
I definitely underestimated myself. Because I'm like, I don't know who's going to hit this email up like that. And I gave it like maybe 2 days, and 20, 30 models hit me up, and I'm like, oh shit, this is real deal. This is it's about to happen. Like, I really gotta, all right, not joke around and really get these garments done. Like, and one thing I am knowing or getting to know about designing, it can't just be one person working on, one garment. No. Bro, I'm watching other like shows like the Dior and I show. Check that out. It's a great fucking show.
Good show.
And he was having what's his name? Who was in the Dior and I show? Man,
I don't remember their names. I was watching that shit.
But he had 4 to 5 people working on one garment. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because one person is good at doing this thing, and then the other person doing that. Yeah.
Exactly. The collar, the buttons, like somebody's specialized in something on that garment. So knowing that I only had one person doing
everything,
16 garments, that kind of like put a lot of pressure on him.
And on you.
And on me. Because I'm like, I don't even know if half of this.
Did y'all have times where y'all was like arguing and shit? Like y'all
yes,
this shit?
Yes.
I saw during the show y'all was arguing a little bit. I was like, that's what come with this shit. Because
it was a point because I was needing that one fit.
The one with the vest and
shit?
The
one with the vest. And I'm like, at first I'm like, oh, damn, that's the main thing that I actually wanted to get done. And he got it done, but it just didn't get done to the last minute, to showtime.
That's how I be watching like fashion shows, and they literally, I don't remember what fashion show it was. Like one of the models like got sick and started throwing up and couldn't go. Like they was literally like about to walk, and he was like, "Is he good? Is he good?" And it's just
my god, yeah. Pressure. And then I feel like a lot of people, I gotta drop the behind the scenes because a lot of people don't know what the fuck goes on. They don't. Back in the back.
They don't. They just see the final product and just think this shit is glamorous.
Exactly.
This fashion shit is just not all fucking
funny. I wish I could have saw the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To see the vibe, because I'm in the back, making sure everything's straight. Look all right.
I always wondered that, like, is there any like fashion show where the designer might sit in the crowd, like, and just watch it type shit, and just have somebody else manage in the back for them, so they can like see what it feels like, type shit. And I wonder if they do like they do shit like that. And then when the show over, they stand up and be like, imagine being incognito in the show, like with a fucking shades and mask and shit on, and then when the show over, you stand up and be like, thank you type shit. Yeah, that'd be hard, because then you would be able, because y'all never get the satisfaction of seeing it like firsthand, because you're still in the back.
Takes so much. I honestly don't think people realize like what a show takes. And what pushed me so hard to do it is because I styled one of my first like fashion shows out here, and shout out to the homie Sergio Valine. I think his Instagram is sup Sergio. Check him out. And just by being in the background of that show, getting the models ready, and what it took to even get that show started, I knew
he was like this.
I knew it was going to be a lot, because just seeing what Sergio was going through, it was just me helping him. So it was just like, oh wow, this is a lot for one person to handle. Like,
for real, like it's so much,
a lot, bro. And people don't understand, like, bro, I was the set designer. I was the making sure. I mean, Rob had the music under control. Right. When you get to another level, you hire people to set design, so you don't even have to worry about this shit.
A lot of people feel like they love saying, "Oh, me, I do this," but it's like,
bro, I had to cut the runway.
Like
I had to do
you was literally on the ground. Like I was there. Like this nigga is doing everything. It's like it's okay to have a team to like do shit, bro.
And that's what I'm learning.
How did you even find like the few people that was helping out? Like these was just like all homies and shit.
Yeah, all homies. Like how we linked up, bro. Like people just eager and willing to help. Like great energy. So and I thrive on that. Like being around great people, and that can help me get to the next level where I'm trying to get
just
to, and I can help
yourself.
them progress too, like where they trying to go in life too. So, but building a team, that's so key.
Very important,
because it's jobs within a job
that you can't even search on Google.
That you can't even.
There's certain jobs that don't got a name.
They don't even have a name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, And that's what I'm realizing too, because all these big brands, they have
a lot
15 people in the office every day just working on certain things. Like, oh, it's a button guy. He goes grabs all the buttons. It's the set designer guy making sure that the stage is okay. It's the pattern maker that literally just does your patterns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cut and sew person. It's just jobs within a job that can help your brand get to the next level. When people have that vibe where it's just like you say, oh, I could do this all by myself.
That shit sound cool, bro.
It sound cute. Like,
that shit sound cool, but then all right, if you're going to do it by yourself, you got to have the money for it. Where you going to get the money from? And then you got to be like, all right, well, where I'm going to find the source all this stuff from?
Exactly.
All right, and then who knows what if you got like a job or something. Now you got to find the time to do that and find the time to do all this other shit. You're going to tire yourself out, and then it's not going to be as great as it could be.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of people just want to be like, it's me. Like, man, I don't need nobody. This me. That shit just sound cool.
It sound cool. But then, like, when you are looking for that team, or like some good people around you, you really have to feel it's all about energy, because you just don't want people to be around you just to be around you.
Like, how do you even find those people? Like,
I feel like they find you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
that's the best way.
The energy that you reciprocate, like
those people
come to you because you know what you bring, or you know what you give out. So they're gonna flock to you regardless.
Because I feel
just
like
by being yourself, you know, just literally, like, you being yourself, especially out in LA, goes a long way.
It's a rarity.
I mean, us being from other places, but now that we're established in LA, we can weave out people that's trying to be like, oh, you definitely like. You're not yourself. I can tell. You don't know yourself just yet. You know.
It's just being able to.
It'll take you so far. Like that. That's what I would tell people who just transplant out here to LA. Like, if you come out here, be yourself, because people will notice that.
And you can get caught up in that shit real fast. Like, hang around the wrong people and wrong scenes.
Exactly,
like
hanging out in the wrong scene. Then you're known for being around that scene just because you. Would you
recommend, like, if you're really into fashion, would you recommend somebody move to LA? Like, would you say come to LA? Or would you say go somewhere else, or they could do it at their own hometown?
I would say you always need a plan. Like, make sure you just not. I mean, I've heard people just up and move and it popped off for them in LA, but as you're getting older, you want to have stuff secured and stability. Because I know a lot of people that's doing their fashion brand at the crib. Like, I mean, it's not so much they sourcing, cutting, and sewing. Right. Don't get me wrong. They're not doing it. They ain't that precise with it. It's a lot of like local T-shirt brands, like, and like you can get like small little details here and there, but we really ain't got no fashion.
I feel like that's what's
area in St. Louis.
Yeah, I feel like that's what the plus of California.
California is
like,
right.
You can go find these manufacturers and shit like that. You gotta be careful because they might scam your ass or take your money and shit like that. But it's like here, you can go down the street.
Like, everything is here. Like, if you want to start
LA or New York.
Bro, if I wasn't here, I'd be in New York. I feel like it was either one of these two. I feel like.
So what made you pick LA instead of New York?
Because I went to school out here already. Back in 2012.
Yeah. So when I don't know if we probably talked about this in the other one, but these might be new viewers.
These
so
might
like,
be new viewers.
How was the process of you like coming here, fashion and everything, like just break it down low key? Like, how did fashion even come into your world? I know you was talking about like your mom introduced you to shit and stuff like that.
So I always felt like I had a sense of style just by what my mom instilled in me. And I've just being able to put on clothes, and I felt like I always had a good sense of style, and I always wanted to design. I just didn't know how to get my point across just yet.
You didn't know what you wanted to say.
I didn't just want to put out something or make a graphic and put it on a T-shirt, because I know I could do that. I got plenty of designs like that, but I wanted to actually story tell and tell something, a part of me, like, bring that to life. But how I like transplanted out here, like I said, I was on full ride basketball scholarship at Mount San Jacinto. Yeah. Went back to school in Kansas City. When I got done with that, I was a little gypsy. Golly. When I got done with school in Kansas City, I moved to Dallas because I don't know why I moved down there, to be honest.
You're just trying to figure
I was
shit
just
out.
trying to figure shit out, bro. Like,
that's the best part, though. Like,
I literally was just trying to like, all right, I
something
know I don't want to
give.
go back home.
Yeah.
I know I can always go back home because
but
that's
that ain't
just,
that's the last resort.
That's the last resort. I literally told myself, I'm just like, I know I can always go back home, but I know something that's more out there for me to go reach and to grab and just to live life, because I feel like people get sucked into what they just know from where they from, and they don't know
reach
how
out,
to like
level up
because they just so used to what they know,
they see. And it's definitely, I've definitely realized that, like, it's like lately I've been like, it's people I follow on Instagram that's like been going to Milan and shit like that, and it's like I heard about those places, but I never was interested in going because I'm just like used to United States and shit and like that. But like as I keep seeing it, I'm like,
yes, bro,
it's so much more out here.
More. It's just not just these states.
It's not just
bro.
these
like,
fucking walls we be in every day. It's like so much shit out there, and it's like getting a chance to, like, if you do have the opportunity to like even if you going to college or school. I know your parents want you to probably be close and shit like that. But like, if you are gonna go to school, try to go somewhere like cross the map type
exactly
shit.
At least I would say at least try to go 5 to 6 hours away from your home,
right?
Like just to experience other people,
just different people, bro.
Different people
mindset,
like everything.
The way people
you never
look.
know who you're gonna run into, right? In this crazy world, to be honest. But that one person could help you shoot right up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because the craziest shit happen when you're not even expecting it.
Exactly.
And you try to plan everything out, but it don't work. Like me, I fucking, because I told you, like, because of Mercy ass, he told me come out here, and I was like, I don't know, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do out here, like, at all. But then I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna book the ticket and we gonna figure this shit out.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's stressful moments when you're having those moments. We want to just be like, bro, like, what the, like, people see us on the internet and get fly and shit like that, but it's like, we're human beings at the end of the day, and we break down and like
all of that. Like, I literally just had a breakdown.
Yeah,
like,
we was in here talking before the video. Like,
I was just crying. Like, literally like 10 minutes ago.
And it's just like people don't see that because we're so like, we love what we do and we want this shit so much. And it's like, bro, be patient. It's just keep. I just feel like as long as you never give up.
Exactly.
If you give up, that's when you fail.
That's when you fail. Yeah. Exactly. If you know, I feel like whatever you think can come to life.
Right. If you could close your eyes and visualize it, it's possible.
It's possible, because I didn't know how this first fashion show was gonna go. I just knew it was gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then you could just use everything as a learning experience. Like, it's like, all right, when I do this, I know it's gonna be something that I'm gonna watch and be like, damn, I should have did this over with. Put that to the next thing. And then your next thing, you might be like, oh, this might be the best, but then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna do this better next time. So it's just like, you're forever evolving and changing. Like, even with our style, it's like we have a consistent base to a certain degree, but it's like other things we might see and be like, I want to incorporate that. I want to wear that type of flannel, or I want to wear that vest.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So and that's not us dressing off the mood board. Like, we're not going.
It's literally feeling.
It's literally a feel. Like, you know when you got on the outfit, like, it just feels good, bro. Like,
yeah, what was that video when I think you had posted? It was like somebody was talking about niggas dressing off the mood boards and shit like that. Like,
that was
I forgot what that was.
That was Ian and
that was Ian and ASAP?
And Karen Frost, because I feel like people don't know how to just top, pants, shoes, and just
what do I like?
And be fine with it.
What do I like?
Exactly.
They're like, I want this shit that when they first see it, people gonna
God,
be.
I gotta.
Yeah.
Bro,
did you see what he's on? I gotta get that now.
Get that now.
Yeah, because I want the likes. It's like, nah.
It's not about that. It's literally like when you can literally put on pants. Because I feel like that's how we dress. We put on our pants first and then the shirt. Because that's the silhouette. If the shirt has to go with the
everything
silhouette.
Has to fit perfectly.
Everything has a fit and everything. I feel like when you know how to boom, bam, boom, maybe some accessories.
Do you feel
that's
like
how you know?
Do you feel like
have
people
style.
born with this, or I mean, you feel like most people are born with that, or a lot of it can be learned?
I feel like,
because I've met certain people where I'm like I would think that the stuff that I do is like common sense. Mm-hmm. But then I'll talk to somebody else and they'll have no clue and they'll be looking at me like I just know everything. And I'm like, I'll be confused. Like I'm thinking like this is simple.
Yeah.
Like, but people really don't understand that. Yeah. So I'm just like, can you teach this to get to the level of? They probably can't get to the same level as like we are, not on some like cocky shit, but like it's a certain taste level that you just automatically have from what you.
And I feel like you're
surround
born
yourself
with
around.
that.
Yeah.
I feel like you really can't teach style. To a certain extent,
it just comes from experimenting.
It comes
for real.
from just
knowing
being yourself and knowing yourself. To be honest, knowing what you put on and leaving the house, like, oh yeah, I got on a dope ass outfit today.
And like, you liking the fit.
Exactly, it doesn't matter.
Because a lot of people, I feel like they get dressed because they like, I want other people to like what I got on, and it's just like, bro, you're fucking your whole. You're like making yourself stressed.
Yeah,
right? It's like, son, when you look every day, I get dressed. When I look in the mirror, I'm like. It's hard.
Yeah.
Like, this is hard. And then, like, I might have on something, and then this nigga might be like the other day, I had some black pants on that had, like, a greenish tint to it, and I had a black shirt on. And he was like, it's something about that shirt. And then I was so in my head, I'm like, bro, leave me alone. Like, but I went outside. And the sun hit it, and I was like, this is disgusting. My pants had, like, a green tint, and my shirt was real black.
Real black,
and it's like, even though we know how to dress and shit like that, it's like it's okay to like take advice from other niggas.
Of
like,
course. But, like, don't let me lead a house. Like, if I got on a bummy ass outfit, like, please don't let me. Yes.
If you allow me to go out the house and look like
I'm pissed off at you.
I'm mad at you now because now I'm like, you let me go out the house like this, and I had to figure it out for myself outside when you could have just stopped me at the door.
What?
Like,
you
what
could
the fuck?
have definitely like. But I'm mad the mirror ain't stopped me.
Yeah.
You know. It's sometimes
the mirror sometimes is tricky.
The mirror is tricky as fuck. Be lying. Like you literally have to go outside and walk past like a building mirror to actually see it.
Because you got to see it in like movement. You got to see how it move on the body. And you got to be like,
exactly.
All right, this shit fucked up. I don't like this at all. But also, I was about to say, you got to be careful who you get your advice from, though. Because a lot of people, they love giving their fucking opinions, but like they don't even know themselves. They don't even know how to dress their body type and all that stuff. So it's like
they never even put on. Some people ain't never even put on pants because they scared.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like it's just like, bro, you telling me, oh, you shouldn't wear that, but. I've seen your outfits. It looks like you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah,
at all. So be careful. You
can tell when someone's trying too hard. I feel like nowadays the sense of style that we have, we can be like, bro, that that didn't fit right on you. Right. You know you're not comfortable in that.
Right.
Like,
and I really respect people who really just get dressed for themselves.
Exactly,
like,
and
it's
not
okay.
It's
people want to post a pic and be like, I want 1,000 likes, but you don't need that shit, bro. People gonna gravitate towards you. The people who need to,
because I feel like we should have 50,000, 100K, like of course. Like,
it's just like,
but our stuff is so
we could get 50K real fast if we start doing the shit that's so popping.
Yeah, like I feel like dressing off the mood board, like wearing, like what's the mood board pick? Like, I guess
mood board pick. What's some shit that niggas just love nowadays? I feel like the mood board, bro, is like pants. I mean, Carhartt pants with the double knee and shit like that. They love the varsity jackets. Like, there's nothing wrong with these things because if you mix it in with your style. Exactly. But a lot of people, it's like copy paste.
But that's every day. Like, that's somebody's every day. Like, oh, I got to wear Carhartt pants.
Carhartt pants, Jordan 1s, varsity jacket, trucker hat, and a tote bag.
That's literally a mood board pick.
Literally,
that's literally a mood board pick.
Literally,
or a pair of dunks.
Yeah,
like,
dunks
everybody
with that.
wants a pair of dunks now. And
it's like if you have your own style, you can mix that shit in, and now it won't look like the typical fit that everybody wears. They can't box you in. And it's just like, bro, I feel like a lot of people should take the time out to like get off the internet and like literally go to your closet and look at the things that you always grab.
Exactly.
Because I was just talking to him. This thermal that I've had for years, and I got out the thrift store, and it's from like Target, and it was like fucking $4.
Yeah.
This is the only thrifted piece I've had for like over
for that
4
long.
years, 5 years. And it's like, it might be simple to somebody else, but like, olive is my favorite color to
exactly.
wear. I love layering underneath shirts. I like the way it fits. So it's just like...
It's crazy. I was there. I swear I was about to wear a thermal.
Yeah,
I tried on like 6
and that's another
today.
thing about us. Like, I be seeing your fits and shit. I'm like, we low-key kind of got like the same like shit that we
like,
fuck
bro,
with.
I swear, bro, I tried on a thermal today. And I was about to wear it just because the weather, like I'm like, oh, it's kind of gloomy today. It's like chilly. Might be a little layered up.
Because at first I was like, it might be cold outside, but I still want. I just got these shorts for $5 at 2nd Street. I was like, I want to wear these. I just got these joints. I was like, I want to wear them with my shorts, and I was like, I love this combination.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw this shit on. It's gonna. I might. Cause I'm gonna be warm a little bit. I might be chilly on my legs, but I don't care.
Exactly.
Everything gonna work. That's how I feel today.
Well, we in LA. You can wear shorts all day.
All the time. Because it ain't gonna never be like, I'm like, oh, why the fuck? Maybe at nighttime, but I just put a hoodie on, cold or something like that.
Yeah, be chill.
Yeah, so I just really feel like people need to know just know they stuff. Get off the internet. Stay away from all the blogs you follow.
All the blogs.
Stay away from everything that you follow.
I don't follow none of them pages.
Yeah.
Because I know myself to the point where I don't need help getting dressed
at all.
Like, because I can switch up a style. Like I can go prep boy. I can go baggy cargos. Like
I can switch into anything.
I can switch it on a constant basis. Like it's
not
just I have one style that I go by. Like you know, because that's when you get saturated. When you just go by. Oh, I have to wear a white shirt with these pants with this. With them dunks, with the Jordans.
The best fit sometimes.
I don't even have a pair of Jordan ones.
Yeah. I had some and I just got rid of all of them because I'm just like.
And it's not like I don't want them.
The way people just fucked it up for me. They just fucked it up for me. And it was one point I was only wearing them shit. So I was just like, you know what? It's certain shit that I want now. And I'm just like I've been looking for these for a long time.
That's how I know we're like, because we shop for things that we actually gonna wear.
I wear my clothes.
Yes, I'm not just buying clothes.
I recycle fits sometimes. Like I will wear the same pieces sometimes, and people don't even notice it though. Because it's just like
that, and that's how you know you got style. When you can recycle outfits and people do not. And
they be like, "I love this fit." I had this on last week. I had this on 2 days ago.
I done wore this vest so many times.
Yeah. But we don't give a fuck because it's like. I can wear this fit for the whole week.
For the whole week.
Nobody can sit here and be like, oh, he da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, no.
I bought these clothes to wear.
Yes. Like, it'd be a certain time where I'm like, oh, I just want to wear those pants. Like,
I love them.
I love these jeans. I'm going to wear these jeans for a whole week. Like, my human made pants, like, I wore them for, I felt like a month straight.
Yeah,
like, I didn't care because
it
was just like,
I bought them to wear.
I didn't buy them to just wear one. Get this out your fucking head. You don't
listen.
When you buy something, you can recycle it and wear it again. It's not just like, oh, you gotta post it and then not post it again, because it's a lot of pictures that on my page that I post and I wear that same outfit again. Like it's nothing wrong with that. It has nothing. That does not mean you're dirty or you don't have no clothes.
Bro,
or nothing.
It's cool.
It's okay.
Like and then y'all see.
It's kind of stupid that you. It's kind of stupid now. Now that I noticed. Like, when you do just wear something once and then
don't want it no more,
wear it anymore. Like that's just waste.
A lot of people feel like they just got it. And then the people that y'all follow on Instagram, they're posting pics on Instagram. They might be different fits, but they're not posting they fit every day. They probably weren't recycling shit all the time. Y'all think that they just have so much stuff that they can't recycle. Like they're wearing the same stuff. The Instagram is for some shit so you can see some shit that you never seen, or I want to get creative with this fit, but. On a regular day, the internet is not real.
It's not real. It's
at
not.
all. This shit is not real, and people base their life off this shit. And
I feel like it's not about, now that we get noticed, it's about uniforms now. Like
quality over quantity.
In my closet, I mean, in my closet I ain't got clothes. Just all of this. I literally have uniform. Like. I would literally wear this probably on Wednesday or Friday.
Because it's just your style.
Because it's just my...
And then whatever mood you feeling, it still work in with that. So if you wanted to be preppy, it's going to work. If you wanted to be on some like baggy pants, throw that shit, I mean, it's still going to work.
Yeah, like...
That shit really is like a skill, like no funnies. Like a skill that I didn't even know, like
that
I was developing like that. I just was like,
Yeah.
I do shit so second nature, and it's just like I'll be trying to figure out how to get people to do that, because people are always DMing me asking, "Where'd you get this from? I want to buy the exact same thing. Where did you get?" I'm like, bro, no,
buy the exact same
you don't need to buy what I got, and even if you wanted it, it's gonna be hard for you to find. I got it at the thrift.
Yeah,
like,
and then it's probably not even gonna look
right
the
same on you.
It's not even gonna look the same on you how it looks on me. So I wouldn't even want you.
And
I
know some of our fits are in people's mood boards, but it's just like I appreciate it and all.
I appreciate that.
It's like,
but
I hope that's helping you develop your own
thing.
Style. That's that shit that Ian and ASAP was talking about. They was like, yeah, I know y'all fuck with our shit, but hopefully you use what we do to help you
find yourself, like, and because you will find yourself when you stand out in that group, like when no one has on your outfit at that party, like that's how you know. I know a lot of people don't have their own style just because about all the fucking shoes that that everybody has. Everybody has these Dunks. Everybody has those Jordans. I can just tell that's how people go by their day, like,
because they're afraid
and that's
that somebody
easy. That's the easy way. That's the easy way to not to get talked about or joked about.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the same shit Bloody O was talking about in one of his videos. He was like, at one point he was wearing everything that everybody on the block had on because he wanted to like blend in.
Yeah,
but it got to a point where he was like, I want to be myself. Like, I don't want to keep looking like these niggas.
Exactly.
But certain people are scared. They're like, if I try this, maybe niggas gonna be like, oh, he look goofy, or why you on your fashion shit? Like, what you doing, nigga?
But
like,
everybody can't do, and that's what people, bro. Everybody can't believe Bloody O.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just like he has an aesthetic. I love his fits,
bro.
But I wouldn't be comfortable in that.
I would not be comfortable in that. Like,
and
some
it won't
of this
even
stuff,
look the same.
He literally wears runway pieces.
Yeah.
And that's, he has the silhouette for that.
Yeah,
like his fit,
100%.
his size,
and he's
like
good with his
it
proportions that he uses. Everything, like,
everything.
He had that
like,
full Rick shit when he had like the rips in the pants with the little little mashing on. That shit was
one of my
beautiful.
favorite fits.
When I saw that, I was like, oh,
one of my favorite fits. And then it's another fit, or I think he's like outside the church. It looked like he's.
Did he have the pink Ricks on?
Big ass Ricks on.
Yeah, with the tall pink Ricks.
Yes, bro.
He was just like,
one of my favorite pictures.
Because he's really good with his aesthetic, and it's just like
so good. Like,
I love that, but I can't pull it off. But I can respect it.
I can respect that. Like,
and that's another thing where you know how to dress. Where you can look at the way somebody dress and be like, I wouldn't wear that.
Yeah,
but I respect it because that's you,
and you're comfortable, and I can tell you're comfortable just by the way you carry yourself. Like,
even if it's okay to like some shit, but you wouldn't wear it.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people feel like my way is the only way.
Exactly. That's the correct way. No, there's plenty of different other ways you can dress.
That's the point of fashion.
Yeah.
To separate yourself from everything.
It's no ending to this fashion shit. Like,
and we talk about we talk about certain things that seem like it's rules to this shit, but it's really no rules at the end of the day. Like, you could show, like, I could say your fit trash. Yeah. Right? But the best part is if you look me dead in my face and be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about right now. That's where you can be like, all right, you got it.
Like, you got it.
Because my opinion is just another man's opinion. Yeah. And you can hold value to my opinion or not, but it's just like, it's a lot of shit in this fashion shit I don't know.
Like, bro, it's all you. Like, bro, I feel like I've learned a lot just by being around you the couple times we hung out. Like, everybody knows something. You can learn something from anybody.
And you fuck up when you think you know everything.
Earlier about the question that he asked me. Like, bro, that really, people don't ask you those type of questions on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Because people are so closed-minded to the point where they think they might know everything. But no, it's always a answer.
It's a never-ending learning cycle, bro.
Especially not in this fashion shit. No,
hell no.
It's not an ending point to
I find myself, like, when I'm watching YouTube videos, I'll screenshot because there's certain books I want to read now. And I don't really read that much. But, like, now I'm like, all right, I want to read certain shit.
Exactly.
And then I'll go into, like, design. Like, I went in Dries Van Noten the other day and found out that that's the only store in America, like, in the U.S. And I just was in there. It's like a museum. I'm like, I want to come in here and talk to these people now and, like, get to know the brand and, like, everything. I'm just like,
did you get something?
Yeah, I got some, like, pants, some raw denim jeans.
Nice.
And them shits was hard. So it's just like, I love stuff like that. And it's just like, son, it's okay to not know and then be like, oh, I want to learn. Like, you got to want to learn in this shit, bro.
And it's plenty of brands that I be looking up, like, because, I'll be having to go pull some pieces for artists sometimes. Like, and it be some brands that I never heard of. I'm like,
now you dive into it like, oh, shit.
Fuck, this brand is, what the fuck? Why have I not heard of this brand? Like, you can literally learn about a new brand every day.
That's why it's certain people I follow on. And that's another thing, too. I feel like a lot of people, y'all follow people that y'all probably went to high school with, or like y'all just know, and y'all like, well, I don't want to unfollow them because I don't want them to think I'm weird. No. But I feel like you should start looking at people that you really like love what they do and follow them because you'll get inspiration. And it's like you can't physically be around them, but it's like you're surrounding yourself around that, and you're gonna be more inspired instead of seeing your homie smoking a J, drinking some lean or some shit, and cause I fuck with him, we went to high school together. Like I'm unfollowing that. It's a lot of niggas I've unfollowed. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see that shit.
No, I don't want to see
like,
that
at all. Like I want to see somebody like do a crazy fashion shoot or like photo shoot or some shit. And I'm like, damn, that like inspired. Like I fuck with that, and it's just like that's what y'all need to do instead of just
like manifest good ass shit. Like don't manifest no bullshit. You know, like be around people that you know that can help you progress.
And
in
it's
this
okay
life.
if you got close friends that just not on the shit you want. You just be like, look, I fuck with you, but we can't.
But we can't be that because you fucking like my brain, you fucking up my mental. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I want to do, and I know how I want it to be perceived. Right now. And you own that. That's cool. Like that's one of the main reasons why I don't live back at home.
Yeah, because you know you could get consumed in that.
Yeah,
shit,
you could get consumed. You get trapped up into some dumb shit that you know you're not even supposed to be into. Like you know, so.
You got to just have that drive of wanting to be different in life. Like, really get something out of this shit, bro.
Like, I feel like I manifested a lot of stuff. Like, even being around the people that I be around, I manifest that.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy. Like, certain people that I know,
crazy.
I'm like, I had never thought.
I never would have thought. Never
ever.
I would have been this close to you.
Yeah.
Like, what? I was just...
Not too long ago.
In college, like I was literally like
not knowing what the fuck was going on at all. Like when I look back a year ago, I didn't know what was going on. I'm just trying to figure something out, and I just here we are. Like
here we are right now. Like yes, like
here we are.
Seriously,
like,
but you knew like.
I always knew it was going to happen. We was just having this conversation.
So far away, like
it's like I never
looking out this window. I know I can live in the hills. I just gotta grind harder. Like,
and that's the thing.
Go harder.
Be patient. Like,
right.
A lot like I feel like especially with me, like you had the patience thing. It's like fuck. I want this right now.
Right now.
But it's like. Little do you know, if you was to be giving all that right now, you would fumble because you wouldn't be ready for it. It's like enjoy this journey, and then once you get there, you're taking all this stuff you're getting, and once you get there, you're like, all right, like I feel good now, like because I know all this shit. I've been able to trial and error some things, and now everything makes sense.
Like sitting back thinking of how this year went is crazy. Like when you sit back and think like how blessed you are to even be breathing. It's like the little things that count now.
Yeah,
like you
literally,
know what I'm
like I be waking up like I'm telling you, like I be waking up like I know I was complaining about where I'm at right now, but like
man, what? Bro,
I'm grateful.
You got a roof over your head.
Yeah, I can eat
it's
everything.
The little things, bro. Like, cause not a lot of people even have that. Not a lot of people even is breathing nowadays because of just. But I'm a God. I don't believe in diseases and none of that. Like, you know, if you put that shit in your mind, I feel like that's when it
you
happens.
gonna attract it.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you attract that shit.
Like we was last night high as fuck. Was about to go get Panda Express or some shit, and it was closed. And then I was like, "Fuck," because McDonald's the only thing open. I was like, "Fuck, bro, I don't want to get McDonald's." But then we had this moment where it was like, we have the luxury to be like, I don't want McDonald's. Yeah. If somebody out there would love that, like McDonald's. Gourmet, like I was just like, you know what, bro, I might just eat this shit and not complain because I'm not hungry now.
Exactly.
And it's just like being grateful for the fact that you can do it. It's a lot of shit that we complain about because we want something better, but it starts where you're at right now because you have to appreciate the space you're in now to be able to appreciate later. And like, I sound like
don't
fucking
be scared to make
old
that
man
jump
right now.
So you can be happy later. Like,
don't listen to everybody else trying to keep you boxed.
Bro, I left a whole fucking car in Kansas City to come out here. Like, I literally knew it was just that day I was just so fucking fed up
with everything.
To the point where I'm like, all right, I'm packing. I still have the book bag that I packed. Like,
gotta put that shit in the museum.
That's an art piece. Like,
on your next runway show, have one of the fits and this one of the book bags and it looks. That's like
dead ass, bro. Like, but I just knew this is where I needed to be. This is where I needed to progress, meet good connections, everything. I know everything happens for a reason.
And the crazy thing is, we haven't even got our feet wet.
No, like it's literally like it's just getting started. That's the crazy thing. Like I just started designing maybe 2 years ago. Like I had all my eggs in the basketball basket. Like so I was banking on that at first, but It just didn't flow right.
And it's
the
okay
water,
for you
the
to
water
change careers and shit. Like
yeah.
today we could be on this shit, and then tomorrow we might be like, oh, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like you make music and shit too, so it's like not boxing yourself in.
Don't ever box yourself into doing just one thing. You can do it all.
Everything.
Shout out to Mercy, just implanted that
back
in
the
my
cut.
fucking brain.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel like, because I know I've had this moment a lot where I'm like, I gotta pick one.
Yeah,
and it's like it's okay. Just whatever. When you wake up in the morning or wake up whatever time you wake up, just do whatever you feel like doing today.
Exactly.
All right, I want to work on the song.
Exactly.
All right, I want to work on this pattern. All right, I want to try to style some shit. Like, all right, I want to fucking color in a book. Like, it's okay to do all that stuff because you're doing that not knowing that these little things is helping your future. Like, the littlest things is like, it's crazy. Because I made hoodies, like them little spray paint hoodies, and in a moment I was like, I want to make better quality, but it's just like, just put this shit out. And then the hoodies got me another position that I never would have thought. And it's just like, just to think I almost didn't make them hoodies.
Yeah.
I was back in Maryland making these joints like, ain't nobody gonna fuck with it. They selling out, all that shit. I'm just like, fuck. Like, just those ideas, just get them out.
Just to get it out.
Get it off your system.
But that'd be my reason. I'd be eager to get eager to put something out. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I should have never put that out. Like, damn,
but that's
I should have developed it more. So
I feel like you shouldn't stop, though. Like, low key, because I know we was talking about, like, not rushing so much. Only certain things you shouldn't rush.
Exactly.
But, like, if you have an idea and you feel like you can kind of get it out, just put it out and just see how either the reaction you get from it, because sometimes the streets is the best way you can, like, help shit. So if you put some shit out and you get a reaction, now you're like, all right, they reacted this way. Maybe I should try this now to see if they fuck with that. Or like, say you working on the design, you could literally put some, because I know we'd be afraid that people might try to steal our design and shit like that. But like, fuck it, put up a design and put like a left and right and be like, which one y'all fuck with more? And then people are putting polls, and then now you be like, oh, they fuck with this.
Right.
Let me try that now. So then when it's time for your final product to come out, the people chose this at this point. So now it's even easier for them to fuck with it, because it's like, this what y'all wanted. I fucked with it. I put my tweak in it. You getting the best of both worlds at this point.
Right.
So it's like, it's okay to put certain ideas out there to get feedback. Because as an artist, I know sometimes we just like, I'm going to do it my way.
It's like, it's just like, just get all your ideas out for sure.
That's
write them out, shit, whatever you need to do, just so you can get to that next level. Like, you know, so
you got to. And that's this random, but that's why I like Kanye West, because I just feel like he makes a lot of mistakes, like, in public, like in front of everybody, and don't give a fuck. And it's like, that's how the normal human is. Like all these other celebrities, they are afraid because they got this image that they want to hold and all this other shit. But like, he really does whatever come to his mind, he do it. It might be a little
crazy.
Yeah, a little crazy, but it's like, I would rather that.
I fucks with Kanye shit.
Yeah, I'd rather that, because like now I know like you're true creative. Like, and you have no limits.
I went back to one of my pictures, I think it was like 2013, maybe 14.
Yeah.
I was living in Kansas at the time, and one of the homies, he was in the army, so he had like the military,
boots,
like the actual
like
real military boots, and like had a bucket full of them in the basement where he was staying. And he was like, "Oh, bro, just grab
the pair.
Go grab a pair."
Yeah.
And that was back when I felt like people were actually like scared to wear skinnies. All of that. It was that type of vibe.
That was a wave, skinny jeans, military boots.
And just to look how how nostalgic it was, like what Kanye was doing, like remember how he was in they had something where they like did his college dropout, like all his styles until now.
Oh yeah. You see the evolution and shit.
The evolution of it was so crazy, and I feel like that's how me and you do with our style. Like we don't try to stay on one thing. We try to elevate it and see what we can tweak. Like even like I'm into head wraps now. Right. Like I'm like, damn, how can I tie my hair wrap this way? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to do that, or just little details, like, you know, when you don't always have to wear white socks. Like, it just goes so good with your silhouette. But like color socks do look good.
Yeah, so I was literally just saying that when I put these on, I was like, I wear short. I found myself since I moved out here, I like wearing shorts now. So now I want to find different like socks now, because I'm normally I don't give a fuck what socks I really put on, because you're not gonna really see it. My pants baggy as hell, all that shit. But now that I wear like shorts,
because I thought it was cheesy though to wear like colorful socks. And,
at one point, you know, but that shit adds to the fit.
It brings out the fit, especially if you're just wearing a white.
It's an accessory. Like everybody think think accessories just jewelry and hats and shit like that. But it'd be the littlest shit like socks. I can change my shoelace.
The shoelaces.
I can do some weird shit.
Yeah,
like
roll the sleeve. Like this is a whole different look once you
roll the sleeves up.
Roll the sleeve up, like. Oh damn, that's tight.
That looks different now.
Some British England.
Vibe, and if you uncuff your pants, different look. That's what I'm saying. So people should experiment that way instead of thinking, oh, I need to try all this other shit. Like literally. You could work with the shit that's in your closet right now. Yeah. Like literally all day long.
I feel like I said, go to double back on it. Go to y'all closet and just get rid of the stuff that you don't touch anymore.
At all.
Like literally you don't even look at it. Like get rid of it.
Yeah. Because people love the idea, I'm going to wear this one day. I'm going to
wear this one time.
It's been 2 months and this hasn't been touched. You're not going to wear it,
You're not wearing it
unless you're just like a collector and you just love like archive pieces, I guess. But like, I want to wear all my shit.
Bro, I literally want to wear everything.
It's nothing in my closet I haven't worn.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
It's everything is worn. My shoes, I will wear them shits until the holes in them. Until they get dirty as fuck.
I literally try to wear everything. I got, like I said, I got rid of all the shit that I wasn't touching. Like, jeans. It goes down. Everything. Shoes that you don't even wear no more.
When I had bought my Ricks, I realized I'm not gonna wear these.
Not gonna wear them.
So I was just like, let me.
They cool, but they not.
They don't fit my aesthetic.
They don't fit my aesthetic.
I could wear them if I really feel like wanting to wear them. But it's like I know on my regular day to day, it's not something I'm aware of.
Right.
It was just like a thing. I wanted Ricks for so long, and I never had the money to buy them. So I had the money to finally buy them.
To get some.
So I had to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I did what I needed to do.
I felt like it wasn't my style anymore. And at the time, I felt like we was wearing them around the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was just like
my
it's
vibe,
whatever, bro. And it's okay to not have them.
I say Rick made it easy for a lot of y'all so-called that got style now. Rick did make it easy for y'all.
Because that shoe definitely address some shit up.
But I can tell when you're trying too hard with an all Rick outfit on.
Yeah. 100%. You're not really into this. You're into it because you seen like all the Bloody-O and all that niggas doing it. And you like, Rick is like the go-to if I want to be into fashion. Rick is like the, let me go see what Rick doing.
But you know who I hate who's wearing Rick right now?
Who?
Wiz.
Yeah.
That's
my man's.
And that's my man's.
I was looking at his face. I was like, no, it's not it.
Like his silhouette is just not.
It's so funny because I was just looking at one of his pictures he took. I was like, Wiz, this not you.
This not you. Like, I don't even know which style I like the most. I did like when Ian was styling him.
Yeah,
at a certain point.
Because it was
his vibe. Like I really fucked with that.
It's like some like trippy hippie type.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's just like everybody don't look right in Rick
at all.
Maybe just the shoes, but.
I feel like he don't have a stylist right now either. Yeah, I feel like he on his like I'm chilling shit. And I was just watching.
Holla at one of us if you need help. I was just Drake too. You getting on my damn nerves too. I think Drake just
don't want no stylist. That nigga is just hello. Yeah. All right, yeah. So the camera turned off and shit like that. It's cool.
I got a question for you, fam.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What made you get into like styling, and how did you? Yeah, just what made you get into styling, and how did you know that's what you actually wanted to do? Like, what picture made you realize, like, oh yeah, I gotta keep this up?
All right. So,
and I'll answer that too, because I know what picture made me want to turn the fuck up after I seen it. Like, you know,
I don't know. Like when I first started in this fashion shit, it really was just like I didn't really start to really get into certain shit until like 9th grade for real. That was back when the Jordan time. So my school, we had to wear uniforms. So the only thing we could wear was shoes. So it was always, I want the new Jordans that's coming out. Me and my friends go stand in line for shoes and shit like that. So it got to a point where I had hella shoes and I ain't had no clothes. And I was like, all right, like I gotta have clothes to wear with my shoes. So then it got to a point, I have to admit it, I was shopping at Forever 21, H&M and shit like that for a long time.
We all did.
And then it got to a point where I started having to buy like fully all my own clothes. So then that's when I was going to the thrift. And I feel like the thrift was my best advantage because I didn't have nothing to like feed off of. I was just going into the thrift store picking shit that I just liked. And when I go home, I'm playing around in my closet trying to figure out like, all right, what I like on me. So it kind of like happened on like accident low key because I can't sit here and be like all my life I want to do this style shit. It kind of just, I love shoes and it was like common sense. Well, you got to wear clothes with your shoes. And I was just like, all right. So I just started getting into that and then it literally like it just gradually started happening for me. Like, and I just started. Whenever I'm like curious about something, I want to keep going into it and figuring out, asking questions and shit like that. Yeah. So I just was curious about things and asking questions, and then I'll try to model or shit like that would just happen. And like you said earlier, you bring like that, and once you give that energy, that energy comes to you.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's really, and I honestly, I don't know like no picture for real that kind of did it for me. I was like, fuck. What's some, like, I feel like the only person I could talk about for real is Kanye. Like, Kanye probably the one that really made me like, all right, let me like really tap into this fashion shit. Cause Ye probably is my biggest inspiration when it comes to just life.
Just life in general.
Clothes, music, everything.
Yeah.
And like all that. So.
Oh man, I got a lot of people who I like.
Yeah. Love.
Who I love when it comes to this style and shit. Like, like Andre 3000 is just like at the top for me. Like,
yeah, I remember I had asked you on the Instagram. I was like, "What's somebody that you would love to like sit down with?" Type shit.
Yeah, it would have to be Andre, just because I really felt like he made it cool for a lot of people to be themselves. Like, well, actually to know themselves. Yeah. Like just by how he was carefree, bro. He knew himself at that age, and back in the day, I couldn't even imagine what his emails or what his text messages was like. Like after certain photo shoots he used to do, like you know what I'm saying. I couldn't even imagine that. Like
people probably was like, bro, what you doing?
Like yeah, what you doing? Like, well, bro, I'm being myself. Like that's
cool. What I fuck with.
And now you see like that's what by him doing that wore off on Tyler by how he runs his life, like how his aesthetic is, like Nas, like Rocky, just bro, they all got their own style to the point where their energy just comes to you, like you know what I'm saying.
And that's why
it's not even like I want to copy them. It's just like
certain
I want that sense of style that they have. I want that for myself too.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying.
And then
like
just taking certain pieces from what they do and adding it into your shit.
Exactly. Like because I low key want to try a kilt. I want to try that. Yeah. Like I just don't know.
ASAP the one that made me fuck with like the way kilts and shit.
Exactly. Like I just want to see how the silhouette would look. Like I might not like it, but I just low key want to try.
Yeah, for me, it would have to be a way for me to incorporate it in my style to where I feel comfortable when I go outside. Like with these shorts, if I had like a button type shit and I could unbutton it type shit and put the like kind of look on it, it might be fire.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just. But just having the ability to want to try that out. Other niggas would be like, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because, I mean, if you want to be this so-called model on a runway, you have to be open to wear pretty much anything that the designer asks you to put on. So you really don't have a say-so, like, when it comes to that type of vibe.
Yeah, because they picked you because of your look, and you're going to wear this look right here because this look looks the best on you. Like, what the fuck?
That's why people do that. Your first show, how many looks did you do? In the Pierre Moss?
Pierre Moss shit. They fitted me for like 5 fits. And then eventually it came down to the one that I ended up wearing. Yeah. Because they just kept trying to figure out which one. And then they was saying shit like, yeah, his skin tone doesn't look right with that. There was colors that just doesn't look right. The material on that shirt is too, like they was saying all shit like that.
And it wasn't Kirko saying that. It was like
he had a stylist.
Stylist is saying that. See,
and I followed that same. I forgot his name right now, but we follow each other. And I was asking him just about like how he did all this shit, and it's just like those are the people that saying this shit. And he'll come over, like Kirby will come over and be like, yeah, I fixed that a little bit, but the stylists are the ones in charge of this shit, right?
Exactly,
because they know what the fuck going on, and that's another thing. Like me taking all that in that they're saying to me, I'm taking that in and applying it to the way I dress, like knowing that certain textures just don't look right on me.
Go right. Yeah.
Certain colors just doesn't bring out my skin tone or it mutes my shit sometimes.
Of course,
so it's just like
there's certain colors that I don't have in my closet.
Yeah, because I just don't like the way it look on me.
Like I rarely have yellow T-shirts. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really wear yellow that much.
Yeah. I feel like that's why I like olive green because it just sits on my skin
all
perfectly.
Like Frank said, like how he likes all shades of green. All shades of green is just
that's
like
just beautiful.
Beautiful. Like even that green on that building, green
like that's like this green.
Yeah, that's like the green on your shoe. Like stuff like that. Like knowing different type of color palettes, like knowing your color palette and knowing what looks good on you. That's key for sure.
And it don't happen overnight either. Like people feel like it happens overnight. Well, how can I get that right now?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't gonna happen in the next week.
How can I get these jeans to sit like that?
Yeah,
like,
hell no.
Sometimes our cargos they only fit right on certain people.
Yeah,
like everybody can't wear
you gotta understand,
baggy cargos.
The usual clothes that you see in the store is made for just a certain thing. Somebody knocking on the door. Are made for like a certain thing. So it's just like not everything is made for everybody.
Exactly.
No, not yet. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Well, we're out of here at 2:00. So.
2.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, y'all. We gonna keep that in here. Yo, I ain't even gonna cut that out. Somebody was just coming to the thing, but well, I don't even know what the hell we was talking about. Greens.
Just
and
like
shit.
how did you?
Oh no.
Your style. Like, how did you know that was? Well, you really don't have a specific style that you go by because we both switch it up every time.
I just know after a while, like when you walk in the store, damn, I love the way this fits. Like,
it ain't even.
I'm big on how shit fits.
Yes,
on me. Like so big on that. Like,
I see that you're big on like trying on clothes. I need to get back to doing that. And
I'll go to the store with no intent on buying nothing. I just want to try this shit on. So like later on, I'm like, all right, I tried that on. Yeah. I don't like that, or I'll take certain things. Like, all right, fuck it. Like, that's how I figured this shit out. Because I'm just like, it'll be a shirt I love, and I'm like, oh my god, I love this shirt. I'll go try it on.
Exactly.
And then I found one shirt that fits so perfectly. So now when I go to the store, I'm looking for that same fit.
Silhouette,
like, I told niggas, sometimes on some weird shit, I have like a fucking tape measure or something, and I'll like in the dressing room measure, like be like, all right, let me make sure this has like the same length as the shirt I got at the crib type shit.
Like, you know, dead us.
I'm weird with shit like that.
No, that's not being, that's just being like really.
And this is once you find those things you love, it's easier to shop now. Exactly. Because it's like, I know that's not going to fit good.
I just need to know. I need to try on clothes more than I do when I go shopping. Because I'm usually just like, oh yeah.
So I try to get him to do.
I'm going to just crop it.
He fucking holds up this shit to him and be like, nah, that's not going to work. I'm like, bro, go in the fucking dressing room. Like,
I do the same thing. Like, I would literally put the pants not on, but just like to see if they go like, nah, I don't like them. Like,
I've learned the hard way with that because I'll go home and put it on and don't sit on my shoes the right way, or my shirt look weird with it. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying everything on. That's why I hate it when COVID was going on. You couldn't try nothing on. I'm like,
oh, terrible.
What is going on? So
I already didn't try on shit. And I was going to, bro, I'll never forget. I was going to the Melrose Thrift, and they have a dope ass Levi booth over there. I forgot the name of it, but I bought probably like 4 or 5 pair of Levi's that I could not fit because I was just like looking at them in the mirror,
trying to eye test it.
Yeah, I can fit these going home. Couldn't even put my leg in.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I hate. Because I know how frustrated I get.
Yes.
So I really try to alleviate that.
How hard it is to find a dope pair of jeans. I feel like nobody understands how hard it is to find a good pair of jeans.
We still haven't found this nigga some like perfect pair because he's tall as fuck, so legs long.
Hard. It's so hard. Like I literally wear all the fucking time because it's just like
they just fit perfect.
Fit so perfect, and I think these are Kirkland, like some Walmart jeans.
Yeah, and it's like it's cool. And then you being a designer, now you have references that you can do because it's like, all right, I have things in my closet that I love the way they fit and all the other stuff. Measure it, get patterns made with that same shit, and incorporate your own little design in it. And now you back to that uniform thing.
Fit. I don't know why it gives me like the British Scottish like feel to it, and I also added like the cuff. I pinned it. So
I see the little like pins in them.
Like, just add little details to it.
And that shit that niggas don't be knowing. Like, they don't know. They gonna look at your shit and be like, I fuck with that, but you don't know. I just had to tweak this a little bit.
I literally had to tweak it just so they can stay the exact way that I want them to stay, or sit how I want them to sit on my shoes. And I don't have to unpin them, like, because they pin and they fit good on every shoe that I wear.
Do you know when did you start to realize, all right, like I got my, like, this is my aesthetic kind of like, how long did it take for you to finally like, all right, I got it? Because for me, I think recently is low key like
it was recent, bro. Like I ain't even gonna fake it. It was probably
He going through his pictures right now, y'all.
Yeah,
and on your Instagrams, you could literally go back and look at your shit and tell, all right, when you started.
Where you started at.
All right, I started getting my bag right here.
Yeah, because I was real big. Like, I was a golf boy. Like, the first year, I was buying so much golf shit. It was ridiculous. I felt like it had to been really like.
He looking through his pictures, y'all. Cause my shit definitely was like recently, like a couple months ago, maybe a month ago.
Like after, really. I started putting on shit after that. I felt like after that picture, it was like, okay, well, because at first I was scared to wear like stuff like that. Still like insecure. Sometimes, with certain things like of how people will view me because I put that on. Like, but now I don't give a fuck. Like,
I don't care. Like,
I don't care if I like it.
If I walk past this mirror and I like it,
bro,
I'm
even starting to like shop more in the women's section, like because women's section have great T-shirts too, great.
If y'all follow me on TikTok, I told y'all about this. The women's section is they be having some shit.
The women's section is popping. Like, don't sleep on the women's section
because women's section they're really particular on shape and how stuff fits.
Yeah, of course.
Stuff, they just want to make some shit and be like, oh, y'all gonna wear whatever.
Boom.
But women, like, the way they make their clothes is like on purpose. Like, I did this on purpose.
Women's clothes are great. I see why, like, the homie Rare Fabrics shops more in the women's section than he does
because
the
it's so like they pay attention to that.
Oh my god, it's so much details in women's clothes.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why Fashion Week and all that stuff was mostly for women at one point, like all the time, because we're making this dress to curve like this, and we want the shoulders to look like this,
the shoulder
like,
slope, all of that.
all of that, bro. That shit really like, and with men, it's just like that's why I can fuck with Rick, because he definitely pays attention to like proportions and making shit look weird and shit like that. So that's why I really fuck with him too. So a lot of people, they just make stiff ass stuff. And there's no identity to this shit that you done made, and it's just like, bro, this shit is not the move at all. So like, all right, because we've been talking for a minute.
Facts.
What's like, if to like, all right, let me see, how can I word this? Like, what do you want people to remember you by? Like what's something you want people, like, whenever your name is brought up, you want them to like, this is who I remember him as. This is the impact he made.
One, that if you know me, I'm a funny ass dude. That's one I want to get across. Like, if you know me, I'm gonna make you laugh or make you smile, regardless of how long we known each other. Like, our first interaction, I'm probably gonna make you smile or make you laugh.
Yeah.
Knowing that I was like, I'm me. And saying that, it just didn't take overnight to know me, like to get to know myself.
Yeah.
It took a lot of time to get to see this person, like, in the mirror, like, you know what I'm saying?
Just being okay with who you see.
Yeah, and so I want people to remember that he was always himself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He never tried to act like no one else or be like
else.
nobody else.
100%.
He always had his own vibe.
Yeah.
Like, he went by how many names he got? You know what I'm saying? Like, for certain days I might be feeling like, oh yeah, I feel like Phil today.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna be like Mylo.
Mylo today. Yeah. And just not giving a fuck. Like, I'm just me 100%.
Exactly.
And don't care.
And not caring about, like, I'm starting to like not care about how people view me anymore. Like, it's how I am is how I am. How you perceive me, that's how you perceive me. But I know I have good energy, and
you can't control how other people perceive you.
And you cannot control how other people are gonna think or feel about you. That's what a lot of people have to get out their head. Because we're overthinkers. Everybody's overthinkers. Like, you know what I'm saying? But to know yourself and to have that feeling of knowing yourself, can't no one tell you shit. Because
that's a whole nother level of confidence.
Yeah, a wise woman told me this. She said, you're the only version of you, so no one can tell you shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're the only person that exists in this fucking world.
101.
So whatever you whatever is up here, whatever you want to get out of here, and so other people can see it and it be genuine and it's you, like you can do that. Like,
because nobody else thinks about certain things that you think about or move the way you move. No matter how many similarities we have with people,
right?
People still won't ever think or move the way you move.
Exactly.
It's just so particular. So.
Yeah, because there's certain things that we do on a regular basis that nobody does. Like skincare routines. A lot of dudes don't do skincare routines. A lot of people, a lot of dudes our age don't.
Yeah,
really
I've been getting into my skincare shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's little details like that.
That.
Like, there's nothing wrong with going to go get your toes done and your nails done. Like, all of that stuff. It's just like, it feels like it's almost common sense to make sure you look good on a regular basis. Yeah. You know,
and it's just to feel good.
Yeah,
like,
you feel
I wanna
good.
Appreciate and like take care of the body that I'm in right now.
Exactly. Like I low key want to make my own scent. Like I want to have my own.
That's
cologne.
like your thing.
Like you know how they say, oh, when you hug Rihanna or when you hug Drake,
they have that smell.
They just have their own
smelly
scent.
smell.
Like I want people to remember me as his scent was amazing. Like he smelled like $1 million. Like you know, something like that in that aesthetic, like for sure. But what about you? What do you want to be remembered as?
I just want niggas to know that I was out here trying to get everybody to be themselves. Because I push that 24/7. I'm just like, bruh, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. Like, I realize it's niggas out here that's probably talking so much crazy shit. I might post a fit pic and they're like, I hate this nigga. What the fuck he got on? I don't care. Like, I really don't. And I forever want niggas that pay attention to whatever I do to like, bro, like this nigga gave me confidence in myself.
Yes.
Like, it made me feel like I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And that's until I fucking leave this earth. I want niggas to forever know, like, if you ever confused on why I'm doing some shit, I promise you that's where it's driving from. I want niggas to be like, when I look in the mirror, fuck what anybody else got to say, bro. Like, I'm me. I fuck with me. And if you don't fuck with me, keep it moving. If you fuck with me, thank you. I appreciate it. And
love. It's all love.
Like, it don't fucking matter, bro. Like, and that's just how that go.
I feel like that's how we gravitated towards each other by, we just knew.
It was something.
It was something there. Just by like our styles weren't even on the same page, but we knew that each other. We knew each other had like a great sense of style. Like we knew that just by liking each other's pictures. So, and that's just know that we preach definitely to be yourself, be yourself, 100%. And get to know yourself. Get out in nature. Go on hikes. Like it's okay to be alone sometimes too. Like. That helps out to get different energies that's around you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to relax by yourself and not be in a crowd all the time, be in that scene all the time.
Hell yeah.
Because if the scene not getting you paid, you don't need to be around the scene.
Oh, God.
Like, seriously. And it's a certain scene that I feel like we're in that everybody wants to be in, but no, everybody can't be in unless you're not, if you're not on the same shit that we're on.
You got to change your mindset.
Yeah, you have to change. You definitely have to change your mindset, because we're not just putting this shit on just to be putting this shit on. We actually do this on a regular basis.
I tweeted a minute ago. I was like, bro, this shit more than a fit pic.
Yeah, it is. It's like more than a fit pic. It's literally getting. I feel like me posting a picture is me expressing past traumas. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just me trying to.
It's deeper than what y'all see.
It's deeper than what y'all think it is. Yeah. Like, definitely. Like,
100%.
I can't even put it to words because it's that. It is what it is. Like, you know? I just love clothes. Like, I can literally
it's
put
an obsession.
Bro, I got home from I went out last night. Got home from a little party. I literally went to my closet and tried on outfits. Yeah. This was like 2:30 in the morning. That's how I know I have a passion of it.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I'm up. I got on music like it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, but no, it's 2:30 at night, and I'm trying on clothes, watching the Savage Fenty show.
Just clothes and vibes.
Yeah, clothes and vibes. That's it. Yeah, but that makes me happy. You have to find something that makes you happy, that puts a smile on your face.
That you do without even thinking about
it. Like you do it. Yes, you do it without thinking about it. It just comes naturally. Like that's when you know you have a passion for something. Like when it just you don't even think about it that much. Like it just it's there. It's right in front of you.
Dead ass.
That's so. Man,
that was a good way to end everything for real. Like just find that thing that you don't think about that much, and then keep doing it for real.
Like that ass.
Yeah.
Damn, this was good.
That was good. Thank y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? It's always good vibes.
You always good vibes. We gonna do more of this. The next one probably gonna be checking y'all fucking outfits out again, like we did fucking
doing that shit again. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we'll see y'all again. We gone. Get it.